Commander, we have to talk. The Emperor is dead. You are the assassin? Well, it makes no difference now. Now is the perfect time for the Thalmor to strike. A leaderless empire weakened by civil war. If they do not strike now, they are fools. Not we, Commander. You. Remember our conversation? Remember what the old priest said to me? He spoke of the rise of a new emperor and that the Knights of the Nine would help save an empire from the elven threat yet again. Well, the time he spoke of is here, and it is time you learn the rest of the prophecy. Back in the temple when I explained the old priest's prophecy to you, I left out some important details so not to influence you prematurely. The old priest told me that the return of the Dragonborn would give rise to a new line of dragon emperors. The new dragon emperor would take on the Thalmor and save an empire. And that it would happen after the assassination of a weak emperor in Skyrim. I know he was, Commander. The fate of the emperor rests on your shoulders. If you deny your destiny, the empire will fall. By the same right as Alicia, Riemann, and Talos. Alicia was born a slave, not an empress. Riemann was born a commoner who seized his destiny, and Talos was just a soldier. Yet all three were born with dragon blood. The Storm Crown refers to a seat of power, but it is also the source of their power. Did you think most powerful voices in Skyrim became kings as often as they did because they inherited the throne? The Dragon Emperors became emperors because they were gifted with the most powerful voice of all. Even kings could not stand before them. Just as powerful voices often made Jarls into kings of Skyrim, dragon blood made common folk into rulers of the Empire for the same reason. You are the Empire's best chance of survival because you are its strongest warrior. Without you, the Empire will fall. Then the Empire falls, and we will see a return of the dark times when elves enslaved men. All will be lost. This is not a decision you need to make right now. You have much to do before you will be accepted as the Emperor by the Empire. But if you want the Empire to be around when you do make that decision, then you must act now to save it. You must openly stand against the Thalmor, reject the old Empire's edicts, and restore the Nine. It is up to you, Commander. You can fight the Thalmor now and leave the decision to be Emperor until later. Or you can reject your destiny entirely, and the Empire will fall to the Thalmor very soon now. What is your decision, Commander? Will you fight? I understand. Establishing Helgen as your power base must be your first step. I will be right here if you need me, Commander.
No evil shall pass unchallenged. One of evil has its own heroes that we must defeat.
Greetings, Governor. The Emperor's plan to defeat the Thalmor was only fully known by the Emperor himself. He refused to confide in us for fear of leaks. So the situation is worse than the Divine Crusader believes. There are many who agree with you. The Penitus Oculatus have been receiving conflicting orders for some time now. And the Emperor's handling of Hammerfell left a lot questioning his leadership. It made our job very difficult indeed. I must admit, I could not see a happy ending for the Empire whilst Titus Midi II was in charge. But now we have no plan at all at a critical time. I feel the coming war is already lost. I must agree, Now is not the time for you to try and claim the Imperial throne. It would start another civil war. Also, at this point, I would be forced to stop you. The Divine Crusader's plan would fail before it even started if you tried. On this point I agree. The Empire will be in disarray. We will not be able to meet the Thalmor head-on in any organised way. The Thalmor are sure to take advantage of this and move troops through Imperial territory openly, and we will not be able to stop them. Only by rejecting the White Gold Concordia can you fight them, but doing so means you must become a bit of a rebel. The Empire will do nothing providing you do not attack the Empire. They will write you off as a harmless rebellious general. They will come after you with everything they have. Officially, no, I must remain neutral publicly, so Helgen appears as an Imperial outpost, and you appear as its wayward commander. Unofficially, I'm behind you all the way. You reject the Imperial edicts over the White Gold Concordiate and offer sanctuary to Talos worshippers here in Helgen. This will force the Thalmor to deal with you. The Empire's hands will be tied. By moving against you, the Thalmor will create a wave of sympathy for your cause within the Empire. Allies will be drawn here, and your ability to take the fight to the Thalmor will grow. Yes, we must bring the Knights of the Nine into Helgen. They will prove useful in defending the town should it be attacked. Things are going to get bloody around here very soon now, Commander. This is a path that ends in war. But it is also the path that might just buy the Empire enough time to get organised.